Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to OneMinuteTennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the swing path of the racket in the serve. And I want to show you a great technique which will help you to get absolute perfection in the swing path of the racket and correct a problem that actually is present in probably 99.9% of tennis players all over the world. Now, the drop of the racket in the serve is one of the essential parts of getting power into the stroke. Obviously, as we drop the racket down the back, then we create leverage to come up and power into the ball. And this is traditionally called a scratch your back position, as we go down into this position where I can scratch my back. But this is incorrectly labeled because really we want the racket to drop around the right scapula if we're right-handed. And so instead of dropping into the spine, into the middle of the back here, the racket wants to be substantially over onto this side of the body. The main reason for this is the actual muscle that's going to drive the stroke. If you try this now and drop the racket into your spine, into the middle, you'll find that you're extending the tricep. The tricep is engaged. When you bring the racket over to the right side of the body, then the bicep becomes much more active. And obviously, the bicep's going to be more powerful when driving the racket into the ball and creating a powerful serve. But the problem is that unless this is a natural motion, then it's very, very difficult to make this small change from here to here in the fraction of a second that you're going to actually make the swing. So to do this, we're going to have to isolate it and feel it. You're not going to do it consciously. Just reading about this and me explaining it and you understanding it is not actually going to help. You're going to have to feel the motion. So to help you to do this quickly and instantly, take the racket back and now feel the racket going into the spine here. And now feel it moving over and rubbing against the scapula. And now we've got the right position. But this is not going to be so easy to actually apply into a stroke. So if you now go into this position here and hold the racket with your left hand and position it there very clearly, and with the left hand holding the racket, you now will have a better understanding of where the racket actually is. And now I'm going to allow the racket to come out of my hand and swing. And I'm leaving the left hand in place. And now I take the racket back and I find my left hand. I swing and I leave the left hand in place. I find the hand again and I swing and I leave the left hand in place. And now I'm going to alternate between finding the left hand and swinging without the left hand, and finding the left hand and swinging without the left hand. And then from there, we go into a full service action and try to reproduce the feeling of where we dropped the racket when we were finding the left hand. By using your left hand as a guide on where the racket drop occurs, it's much easier to make the small but precise and essential change that will add power to your serve. And then you'll be powering the stroke with the bicep instead of the tricep, and you'll get way more power and you'll get more control. You'll also be able to handle even bad ball tosses more easily and more effectively because the racket will become more maneuverable. I hope this makes sense. I'd love to know how it works in your game. This is a unique solution to a problem that a lot of people have got in the serve because it's not natural to drop into that slot by the right side of the body where every great server has been serving from for many, many years. If you like my ideas, check out our other services. We have books on every part of the game available on Amazon. They have great illustrations with very clear and simple and precise solutions such as this. Or join people in over 40 countries all over the world who I'm helping with online one-to-one coaching. We offer a unique service. For more information on this, email me or check out the website. So, don't drop your racket into the scratch your back position. Bring it into the correct slot that all the pros find. And to do this, use your left hand to guide the racket. And then with the feel, you'll actually be able to find the right place, serve with more power, and have a better serve almost instantly. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.
Again,